Hey, I'm Danny, aka Topless, and oh wow, look at my bed head. Whoa. Okay, I'm hiking the Pacific Crest Trail from Mexico to Canada. I'm 1585 in, no, 1581 in miles, that is. That's the mile marker I'm at. Today we're going 18 miles to catch a hitch to Etna, which is the next town. And also I wanted to show you this smoke. So if you remember my video from yesterday with those two columns of smoke, this is what I'm seeing this morning in that direction. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I'm heading into town because who knows how that fire is being controlled or not at the moment. And I don't always have signal out here, so it's hard to tell, and etc., etc. Glad I'm going to town to get news about the fire and also get away from the fire. I'm normally going 25 miles a day, so 18 is really a short day for me. So I'm thinking I should be at the trailhead by 4 o'clock-ish. I'm gonna hustle a little bit because I want to make sure I catch a ride. And I heard there's a really good brewery from Big Red and BC, who are two other hikers. They happened to already have gone to Etna a couple days ago. They said the brewery is amazing because it has amazing barbecue. And I'm all about the barbecue, so hopefully they'll be open for dinner. One thing I've changed lately while walking out here, for the first, I don't know, 1,000 miles, I did a lot of it without any kind of music or any kind of audiobooks or anything like that. So for the last 500-600 miles, I've started to just allow more audiobooks and allow more music and things like that. And it's really changed the vibe. So if you do decide to do a long distance hike, keep that in mind. Like when I was not putting my headphones in, it really let me kind of absorb nature, and it let me, and a lot of times, be with myself, process my thoughts, process past events, things like that. And as I was just telling someone yesterday, you get to really think about your own BS. But in the last couple weeks, I've been doing more audiobooks and more music, and I have to say it's really been a lot of fun. I'm trying to think. Last 3 books I read were Mel Robbins, Taking Control of Your Life, When Things Fall Apart by Pena Chodron, I think, and a really good one that I just read. It's called Attached. Let me go look up the author name. And that last one is by Levine and Rachel Heller. And I have to say, I've read them before, first of all, but Taking Control of Your Life and Attached, reading them a second time, holy cow. It's amazing when you let life happen for a couple years and you come back and you read a book that opened your eyes. It opens your eyes in all new ways 2 years later. So I highly recommend Attached and Taking Control of Your Life. And Taking Control of Your Life is a series of interviews. They're like coaching sections, which is really cool because you get to hear a real person talk about their struggles. You get to hear how Mel teases out what's really going on. And that's really cool. And then she uses that to talk to you about your struggles. And it really comes down to what are you afraid of and how do you dig into that. And Attached, oh man, if you haven't heard of relationship attachment theory, it's not that complicated, maybe even boring. When I've looked it up or Googled it before, it was kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever. But this book does a really good job of giving you a lot of examples of what all the attachment styles are and how they interact. Again, because they have a lot of people that they've interviewed and followed up on. So it's it's that real human element that they've added to the book that I'm really liking. And also, they don't just say, here's attachment styles, you know, A, B, and C. They say, okay, well, how does A and B interact? How does A and C interact? How does B and C interact? Where is it going to spiral out of control? And what to look for, and it's pretty cool. So I have to say, I really recommend Attached, specifically if you're thinking about learning about or anything like that with attachment theory. So it does a really good job of making it real, if that makes a sense. So anyways, books, I'm reading them. After reading these books again, I realized my dating profile, like on a dating app or something, would probably be something along the lines of boring guy who has his stuff together, looking for boring woman who has her stuff together, to take long walks in the woods and read books together. And boring being the opposite word of drama. So maybe I should say drama-free guy who has his stuff together, looking for a drama-free woman who has her stuff together, to take long walks in the woods, read books, and possibly cuddle in a tent. Here's that smoke from this morning. Look how far it goes. That must be Shasta. It's gorgeous. And if I look behind me, that huge plume of smoke, I'm glad that I'm not hiking towards it at the moment. And the wind looks like it might be blowing it back from where I'm standing. Just 10 steps down the trail and this view is just doubled. Wow, it's so ominous. It's like the same smoke, but now I'm almost under it. Well, I'm officially under the smoke. And it looks pretty doom and gloom over there, holy cow. Whew. Wow, there's such a stark contrast here. Ready? Unbelievable. All right, I just made it over the peak for today. I've got 3 miles downhill to a road where I'm gonna catch a hitch into Etna, which I'm super excited about. The brewery, which apparently has great barbecue. I'm also gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna go see what I can do about that. And yeah, and looking forward to a resupply as well. So, best part is that it's all downhill from here. It's so nice. So this is gonna be fun. I'm at the trailhead. There's no one here. There's 2 cars in the parking lot right there. And I know I saw 2 groups of people hiking southbound. And there's this road in the middle of nowhere on this ledge. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. View's good though. So far I have seen 1 car in like, I don't know, 20 minutes. It was going in the wrong direction. So, and my phone has no signal, so I can't call anybody or get an Uber. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for a while, it seems like.
Everybody settled?
All
Yeah.
settled?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 miles of downhill.
Okay, let's go.
You okay?
No, okay.
Heavy?
You
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Okay.
Old man, you still have that pickaxe? Like,
Dude,
yeah.
it's
An ice axe. Sorry, sorry. It's an ice. Do you even ice axe, bro?
Do you even ice axe?
emeralds.
Yeah, I can't believe the smoke. The sky is just an incredible color. Okay, we made it to Etna in one piece. Actually, that was the best driver I've ever been with. He's like slow around the turns. He pulled over and let some other car pass us. Like, he was just like super chill the whole time. Felt very safe in the back seat. So this is Etna behind me, which is basically just this street. And then right here is the distillery. And from what I understand, this way is the park and the grocery store. And they're letting people just camp in the park. So might have a free place to stay tonight, which would be pretty amazing. All right, so they're gonna let us all set up in the park here. So there's tons of hikers. They said you could throw up a tent anywhere tonight. Oh, there's the power station. Nice. Okay, there's the park and all the hikers right there. And I'm going to the brewery. I want this barbecue. I've already called around about a haircut and they're closed. It's 4:30, but they're both closed. And so tomorrow morning, so it looks like I'm definitely staying in Etna tonight. And tomorrow morning, I'll be trying to get a haircut. Look at this, pulled pork, briskets. I got double mac and cheese. These Brussels sprouts are amazing. All right, so there's at least 50 hikers here at the park. And there's more over there, there's more over there. And I announced that it's my birthday and I brought a bunch of beers. And I told everyone to drink, so it's working. So there are like 50 hikers here in the park. And this is the area that we took over for camping. And now I'll go show you where we're hanging out, which is over here. So apparently somebody spoke to the mayor this afternoon, and the mayor said that they're gonna turn off all the sprinklers so that we can actually camp, which is awesome. I showed up with a case of beer with like 30 PBRs and just announced that it was my birthday and everybody have a beer. So that's been going pretty well. And what was it? We played bocce. Somebody brought like a really tiny travel bocce kit, and the whole point was somebody throws the white ball and they throw it in a weird way, and now everybody has to do every turn in that same weird way, and then you score, and then the next person gets to throw the white ball in a weird way. So it's things like, okay, I'm gonna throw it and bounce it off the tree, or I'm gonna bounce it off this picnic table, or I'm gonna throw it over these branches, and now everybody has to do the same thing. It's almost like a game of horse if you play basketball. So that was a lot of fun. So here's the people who were just chilling right now in the gazebo area.
Oh, I spent my days as a woman unkind, smoked my stuff and drank. told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair.